Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krager. This is Off Bravo, and today we're going to go over the Target exclusive Versus pack that I bought on Pulse. So, anyway, start off with the toy version of Tarantulas. This, of course, is a repaint, slight remold of the Tarantulas. We'll bring in the Kingdom Tarantulas here. Get some room here. And you can see the only thing was changed was the head. And this is to homage the old robot head, where this was the mutant head on the old mold. This was the robot head. So they made the robot head with the orange colors. That was in that one product shot that wasn't actually released. So, yeah, he does everything Tarantulas does. He's got the Predacon emblem down there on his thigh. And yeah, I give him 180. Yeah, he does everything Tarantulas did. There's no change in the mold, no improvements, no anything like that. Still does everything, still has extreme ankle tilt. So yeah. Comes with the same accessories. Not really a lot to go through, honestly. So, let's look at his spider mode. And here we have the Tarantulas in his spider mode, or in his tarantula mode. Looks pretty good, very orange. Got a little bit more different orange there for the colors. Yeah, pretty much the same as Tarantulas. The weapon storage is the same. Let's bring in Tarantulas here. So you can look at them both together so you can see all the color changes there. Put it over there. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. It's exactly the same as Tarantulas. Nothing in this mode has changed except for the colors. So, not much to talk about there. Let's make our final decision. So, is this our new Beast Wars Tarantulas? Nah, it's a gimmick. It's your toy. It can be like a Tarantulas drone. Maybe you can get a hold of a couple of them. These can be his minions. That'd be kind of neat. But he's not going to win anything because this is just, like I said, that one coloring of that one catalog picture that was never released. All right, let's go on the next one. Next up, we got the Cyberverse Tarn. This, of course, is supposed to homage the Tarns that showed up in Cyberverse. I'll have to admit, I didn't, keep watching. I didn't finish Cyberverse, so I didn't see where one of the drones became Tarn. But, yeah. Different look on them. This, of course, is the same as the original release of Tarn, except for they got the bludgeon sword in purple. And I think they did slight change on the head sculpt. Let's bring in my Tarn. And is there actually a ridge there? Nope, they are the same head. They just painted them differently. That isn't an actual ridge. That's just paint control there. Not bad, I must say. Yeah. Not too bad. Same head, same everything. This is my custom gun here, so disregard that. His actual gun's back there, and you can see how they cast him in an orange instead of the red. And you can see the differences there. But yeah, and the gold went to his chest. Yeah. Yeah, this, of course, is the IDW version. This is the Cyberverse version. Not really a whole lot to say about it. I mean, you do get a lot more clear plastic here. Actually, is that one actually casting clear plastic? Oh, yeah, it is casting clear plastic. Okay. So the original was clear plastic. I wasn't sure. I didn't remember. But, yeah. Let's look at the tank mode. And here we have the Cyberverse Tarn in his tank mode. He looks pretty cool. Looks just like the original Tarn. You have the sword that kind of stows inside. Doesn't stay very well. More reminiscent of the bludgeoned. But yeah. Bring in the regular Tarn here. And you see all the changes there. Again, no mold changes. Just the color is changed. So, really wish they hadn't done the forward plate and the transparent plastic, but the effect on the Cyberverse does look better, though. All right. Not really a lot I can say. I mean, just like the Tarn before it, it doesn't have any actual wheels, so it just ruins your tabletop as you roll them or try to roll them. But yeah, this moves. Those can kind of move. These can move. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Let's make our final deliberation. So, is this our new G1 IDW Tarn? No, because it's Cyberverse. If you have a Cyberverse shelf, I mean, this is a great addition to it. I mean, and again, just like with the Tarantulas, you could get multiple, and these could be Tarn drones or something. You know, Tarn and his killers or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just talking myself into buying a second pack, aren't I? Anyway, let's go on the next one. Next up in the pack, we got the Prime Cliff Jumper. And this actually looks really good. This is a repaint, slight retool of the Chase, which when we get to vehicle mode, you see that this was obviously, Chase was a pre-tool for Cliff Jumper, because you'll see. Anyway, he does come with the little claw things and the two little siren things that Chase came with, and the claw holder. So for Cliff Jumper, you're supposed to put him in this configuration, so it looks like his triple-barreled gun. So, yeah, turn around. Looks like Chase done all in red. Yeah. And then bring in the only Prime Cliff Jumper I have. Yes, he's missing some hands and a head, but you can see that they did a really good job of reproducing it. And actually, there are things I like about the new one that better than I like the original, besides having a head. But original actually packed away pretty well. Wasn't bad for the time. I mean, it even had ankle tilts for the time, so just so that's cool. Yeah, he only appeared in one episode, so I wasn't really keen to make sure I had a complete one. All right, let's check out the vehicle mode. And here we have Prime Cliff Jumper in his vehicle mode. And they did some mold changes from the Chase. They removed the light bar and put the horns on. The exhaust points were already there with the Chase. So that's important for my supposition that this was a pre-tool for the Prime Cliff Jumper because of the tailpipes on the original Cliff Jumper. So yeah, so the Chase was a pre-tool for the Prime Cliff Jumper. I think it works pretty well to see them side by side here. This looks closer to a 70s muscle car. This looks more like a 80s, maybe early 90s. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. But yeah, he rolls. Okay. I'm gonna bear down to get all the wheels to roll, but it's alright. The weapons stow in the same places they would before. There's still more porch you can stow in, and looks pretty cool underneath there. You got a lot of gap there. You probably could have stuck some weapons, but yeah. Not a whole lot to say about it. It's a pretty good representation of the Prime Cliff Jumper. Alrighty. Let's do our final think. So, is this our new Prime Cliff Jumper? I'm going to say yes, because it's complete. This one, it would be more for the show. I don't like the extra capability bits on the arms and the way the arms folded. And I know the hands would come out of here, which are missing. But yeah, I think I like this. Is a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier to transform, and the arms are definitely a lot better. So I'm going to go with the new Legacy for our new Prime Cliff Jumper, and that'll go well with the RC and the bulkhead. Yep, not too bad. All right, let's go on to our last one. Last up, we got Squeeze Play. This is where all the budget went. This is a heavy, heavy retool of Mind Wipe. I mean, the only things left might be the upper thighs and the upper arms. I mean, most everything is all new. So, yeah, the feet are the same as Mind Wipe, but yeah, there's not a lot of Mind Wipe left. I do like how I don't know if you can see that, but they actually etched in the power levels in the black there. So like the old ones, when you stuck the head in there, the power levels would show. That's pretty neat. He comes with Browning in his gun mode. So you can add Browning to your list. You got him. And he comes with a shield. And that's all of his accessories. The serpent head does come loose in the pack. So, but once you attach it, it's attached for as long as it takes to pop off again. So yeah, bring in the G1. Okay, G1 is missing a few things. Plus, I got the Titan's Return head and gun on them, but you can get a general idea of how they compare to each other. And they put these things on here. I think these are just strictly here to mimic these. I think that's the only reason why they're there. And you can see the difference. Yeah. Not too bad of an update. I mean, G1 was cool. The G1 actually had a lot of articulation for most toys at the time, so that was actually pretty impressive. Most of it was in service to the alt mode, but still, it was for its time, this was a really articulated G1 toy. But this is our new one, and I like the look of it. The head sculpts, I definitely like this one better. This one is more to the cartoon. This one is kind of stylized. And they should fit. Right now I've got extra tape on him, so he fits in the G1 cartridge without flopping around. Might take that off at the end here just to show you what it looks like with the head swapped. But yeah, let's look at the monster mode. And here's Squeeze Play in his Cobra monster thingy mode. He looks pretty good. Got the legs sticking out there with his claws on them, and those kind of meet up. But you can... There we go. There they meet up. They're pretty good. They actually got a pretty good thunk together. They can hold things pretty well. The legs are a little bit loose. He's got his tail sticking out there with Browning on it. And those were your extra pylons stowed back there. Yeah. Kind of stubby legs because it was from a bat, but otherwise really good. I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. All right, bring in the G1. Because I don't have the tail that came with the G1, I've got to stick his arms out there to keep him balanced. But you can see him a little bit taller with the new one, a little more upright. Doesn't have the extra legs that the old one had or the big back. Yeah, I just left the head end. Yeah, there you go. Overall, I think it's much better. Plus, there's more articulation because there's really not much articulation except for the arms with the original. But the new one has arms, legs, I'll show you here. Arms, legs. You can even kind of unlock the ankle tilts for another grabby position. But yeah. Not too bad. And you store the Headmaster in the chest here. So you see how he stows away in there. Pretty neat. Overall, I'm glad we're getting all the Headmaster Juniors. I wish they'd do more of the Autobots, but I'm glad that they're slowly making their way through the Decepticons. Alright, let's finish this guy off. So, is this our new IDW G1 Squeeze Play? I'm going to say yes, just because while this had a lot of articulation, this still had a lot more. And plus, I think the head is a lot more closer to the comics in the original show, or in the Japanese anyway. So, but we can pop this off. We'll take the extra tape I put on him off and see what he looks like with the Titan's Return head. Get that straight. Yeah, that's what he looks like with the Titan's Return head on. Actually, doesn't look too bad. Definitely more stylized though. I like the new head better. I think that actually screams business there. Alright, let's wrap this up. And that's it for the day. I'll admit I did buy this 4-pack just for the Squeeze Play. But if you want some extra drones, you can get some drones. I'm sure other people that bought it just for Squeeze Play would trade you for extra drones. I might do that too. But yeah, I still like the Cliff Jumper. That's still a cool Cliff Jumper. And if they do The rest of the Prime cast, I might make a Prime cast legacy display. But for now, it's pretty neat. He'll stay. So, anyway, thanks for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.